Hey, what's going on, guys? Sorry about that. There's a lot of bull crap going on this year for some reason. I've never had these problems. Well, man, I've had problems in the past when I try to do a live video. But this one was one that kind of took the cake in a lot of areas. So I'm trying to, trying to see if I can get this done without any problems. Um, but yeah, this is just kind of crazy right now. Uh, but I did post a video. Well, I made a video to be posted um, 3 nights ago, but there's been a lot of problems, and I haven't really had a chance. I don't even know why I'm trying to talk in this thing because it's not really used. It's not really working right now because I'm not making the video, the way I normally do. So just put this here on the side. But anyway, um, well, anyway, I'll put it back. I don't know. I don't know if this is actually going to be working. Hey, what's going on from the UK? Appreciate you joining me. But yeah, today's video is actually going to be about a woman named Rachel Lakoduk. And I have to do this in a weird way since nothing else is working. For some reason, everything is just all wonky. But there's the title for it is basically saying that search for missing hiker. Now a recovery mission as hope fades. Now, this is coming from Mabel Mount, Washington. Once again, the search for a missing hiker in the Cascade Mountains of Shagget County has now become excuse me, has now become a recovery effort as searchers and the hiker's family have given up on finding her alive. That's the part that I really hate about this. The thing about most of these cases, when these people go into these national parks for a hike or walking on the trail or whatever the case may be, they'll tell you, okay, we're going. They'll probably start there around like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, and they say they'll be back around 6. Little do those people know that a lot of these disappearance cases always happen during the evening time, which is what David Pilatus has always said. So if they were aware of these time frames, they would make sure they get back as early as possible. Not saying that they still wouldn't have a problem, but I would think that a person who's going in there and they may know anything about it would go in as early as possible, like say 8 o'clock in the morning, and be back at least by noon. I don't know, but anyway, what they're saying is the hiker who's by the age of 28, her name once again is Rachel Lakoduk of Moses Lake, failed to return from a planned overnight hike on October 17th to Hidden Lake Lookout after heavy snow fell in the mountains, which happens every single time once again. Now, her family hoped she had taken shelter in a mountain cabin, but searchers initially were unable to reach the cabin due to deep snow and inclement weather. Now, I think they was like I said, they was expecting her to be at this cabin, but she wasn't there, obviously. Um, and like I said, she's never been found since then. Now, when the search and rescue crews reached the cabin the next day, Lakoduk was not there, which is what they were hoping for since it got pretty bad up there. Now when the search and rescue, oh, I read that part. Okay, now the search continued over the following days, but hopes dwindled as search efforts came up empty. Then early Monday, Lakoduk's mother, Elizabeth Betsy Tripp, posted a message on Facebook saying that the search was no longer a rescue mission, but a recovery only. Now, despite multiple efforts to rescue Rachel off the mountain, none of the SAR teams were able to locate her. This is the one thing that she wrote, on her Facebook page. Now, she also said their determination and their dedication never wavered. They employed every resource available to them. Now, her mother, last name Tripp, thanked searchers, the Mabel Mount Ranger Station, Let me see. Is there a pic of her? Yes, there is a pic of her. Unfortunately, like I said, my thumbnail capabilities has been kind of shut off because of an app that I was using, which is now null and void to anyone that has an iPhone. Anybody that has an Android can use it. But one second, I'm gonna show you her picture if I can. Let me see. This is her face right here. This is her. So sorry for the low tech situation here, but that's about the best I can do for right now until I can get the whole upload thing done or taken care of and find a new browser for or a new app to do my thumbnails. So right now I'm at another low tech standstill. This is very frustrating for the year 2020. Hopefully, I can get this whole thing resolved by the time things start to ramp up with the information that I have to post. Okay, now the family will now move on to the next phase of their lives, which with continued help and support. This is what she wrote. Now I'm gonna read you. My tongue is jumping. Sorry about that. Let me see. I love the low tech. It's so real. Okay, well, that's all I ever been. I've been kind of low tech because you actually show the true nature of who you are, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to show everyone, all my fans, my true nature and who I truly am. Minus all of the lip smacking and the ums and the clapping, all that other crap that I was doing in the past. I'm trying my best to not do that because I've always been in a area where I was just happy and doing all this extra wild stuff. So I'm trying to cut back on that. So I apologize if that got on people's nerves. Now, from what she wrote on Facebook, this is the full um, comment that she posted. With heavy hearts, we report that the search and rescue attempts have now changed to the status of recovery only. Despite multiple efforts to rescue Rachel off the mountain, none of the SAR teams were able to locate her. Their determination and dedication never wavered. They employed every resource available to them, and Mabel Mount Ranger Station will send a helicopter up again Wednesday, which was basically yesterday, to search the forecasted snow melt above the tree line. We thank the Skagit County Sheriff's Department for handling our family with compassion. Love to all those who have been following our story. Your words of hope and encouragement are still essential to help excuse me, our families cope with this next phase of our lives. Wow. Yeah, I was pretty upset when I found out about that because this is a very recent case. This was like no more than a week or so ago. So when she went in, she never came out, which is pretty much the case with all these cases. The one thing I really hate about this is that the ones that always seem to vanish are the ones that never know anything about the previous people that vanished. How is it that they never know about it? Do they care? Not saying that they don't care, but how is it that they don't know about it? They obviously don't know anything about David Politis. And even if they do, they're probably one of those hikers who have been doing it all their lives. So they feel like that will never happen to them. And then boom, it happens. Some of them don't even have a chance to say, you know what, I had a weird experience in the forest. It makes me think about going back or think about not going back. I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of fatigued right now. I've been working a lot of long hours at my job. It's my first day off. In about 2 weeks. Been doing 7 days of overtime. Trying to get some Christmas money together for my little girl who is now 18 and in college. Anyway, but yeah. So I always wondered about that. How is it that everyone who goes in there and comes out never knows about the people who disappeared before that? Do they even read the newspaper? Do they hear about David Politis? Have they ever ordered the books? Do they believe that these people are actually disappearing in these national parks or even vanishing? Do they believe that there is a stigma with the government within the confounds of the national forest? Because we know that the federal government does own these national forests. Now, before that, the national forests were just forests that existed on this plane, on this earth. And then the government started hearing about all these people that were vanishing. Like now, that guy who I told you that that I probably would have had a chance to interview, who was a expert in oh geez, who was an expert in all the folklore in the Arizona area. He's a guide. He's a professional guide and an expert. I can't remember his name right now because it's been a while since I've even had a chance to talk to him. I actually got a chance to talk to him on the phone, but he's never got back with me because he was doing a lot of tours in the Grand Canyon. So I told him, when you get a chance to hit me up, hit me up. But my phone has actually been turned off, so I've been using an external number. That could be one of the reasons why my UCAN hasn't been working. Oh, come on. I am extremely fatigued right now. I'm sorry, guys. But anyway, that's always been a real uh, mind blower for me. I can't believe that none of these people actually know about this. Um, so, with that being said, that's pretty much all they got on this video. I mean, on this case. It's very fresh. So, I'm going to be doing a lot of updates if I can. I'm gonna have to do it this way for right now, and just read from the from my laptop until I can get this whole thing straight with my UCAM. I may have to download another one or an up-to-date. Oh, you gotta be kidding me right now! Or an up-to-date version of it, just so I can finally get a chance to do this again, because this is like an app that was already on my laptop when I bought it. So if I have to download another one to do the same exact thing, hopefully that will work. Or if I just have to update this one, which I probably have to. So I will, like I said, I'll keep you guys posted on what's going on. I hate to kind of downgrade myself a little bit because I've been doing this from UCAM for 8 years straight. And now all of a sudden Google is saying they don't trust the app. I'm like, okay, how is it that you now don't trust it? Yet I've been using it for 8 years and you ain't said nothing then. You hadn't said nothing the whole time. So it's crazy. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it on that. On the video that I actually posted, I think I was talking about some extra stuff on the end um, about the truth about GMOs and how the GMO standpoint as far as our food and our plant foods actually is what causes cancer. Now, the cure for actual cancer is getting away from all GMO foods and sodas and all that stuff is really poison for our system. So I would suggest that if you have a nice big piece of land, get you some crops. Okay, plant a garden, get you some vegetables and fruits and all that stuff, and grow your vegetables yourself. Even if you got to grow your greens, if you like collard greens or turnip greens or whatever, do that and stay away from the stuff that you get from the grocery store. Or you can go to a place called Trader Joe's. I hear that Trader Joe's is a very good place to shop when it comes to natural foods that doesn't have GMOs in them. So I'm gonna start doing that myself. And if I have to have a garden, I'll do that too. But with the kind of land I got, it may be a little impossible. But I have been going to other venues. Jeez, I always get that hard yawn every time this happens. Anyway, so I would suggest you guys stay away from GMOs. I'm just saying it's really a bad thing for our system, and GMOs actually cause a lot of fertility problems for females who want to have babies because your balances are off. You got your chemical balance, and then you have your hormonal balance. That may be a little bit higher than it should be, which is the reason why a lot of women may have problems having babies. Maybe even it could be the cause of miscarriages. I don't know, but that is exactly what causes it. A lot of people try to figure out what happens when these things happen. Doctors and scientists try to figure out why is it that cancer happens. They name everything from here in the sun about these things. So I say, here's what you do: don't listen to them. Okay. But anyway, I'm not gonna ramble. I'm gonna get off of here and hope that this information about that woman Rachel Lakoduk will kind of open up your mind a little bit. And like I said, this is the first case, so there's not too much being said about it. So I'm gonna start looking into it a lot more to see if there's gonna be any updates. As a matter of fact, I'm sorry about this, guys. But anyway, this is an actual update from your previous post. So like I said, it went from a recovery to well, not a recovery, but it went from a rescue to a recovery. So hopefully there'll still be some more information. Hopefully the recovery won't be what I may think it would be. But like I said, I'll keep you guys posted, and I will see you guys soon. Glad you was able to stop by to see what's going on with me. I am fine. I haven't been taken by anybody or anything. Haven't been to the forest. Don't plan to go. But if I do, hopefully things will be a lot better by then. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here, and I will see you guys later. Aloha, mahalo, and ahui ho. Peace out, and see you guys soon.